Hey everyone, CriticasterQ here, and today we're going to be talking about the NGS headline that just came out. This time it includes the May 2023 updates, as well as more on the NGS Ultra Evolution update, now known as PSO2 NGS version 2. So let's get started. Starting with May 1st, we won't be having any maintenance during that week, but there will be a couple of Revival AC scratches. First one being Reminiscence Collection May 23. This will be re-releasing a whole bunch of popular items from NGS. And then there's the Weapon Camo Collection May 23. This will be a whole bunch of PSO2 spec weapon camos. And in the scratch count bonus, you can get that weapon stealthing that a lot of you guys have been wanting. On May 10th, though, there will be the second part of the seasonal event going on, and with that, more items in the exchange shop. Essentially, a lot more of the same kind of items, just costing more seasonal points, like the tickets, materials, and certain capsules, but there will be the other two Defies that we've been missing out of there, the Makamis and the Plutos, the ones that have been really expensive in the player market. And with these, they'll cost 50,000 seasonal points each, and you can get 10 of those. So I imagine that in the player market, these will go way further down because of this. And there'll also be a new kind of Rappy, the Specu Rappy, which was one of the winners of the Rappy design contest from a while back. There'll also be a new LTQ, a Wasteland Interception, where we face Rennis and Dustal Vera in a 24-player quest, similar to the one that we're going to be getting pretty soon in Alio. And then there'll also be more tasks that you can do for the seasonal event to get more points. And then there'll be an ARCS record, which involves the Stia Cocoons. For the AC scratches in this week, there will be the Designer Dreams one, which includes the first batch of items from the PSO2 10th Anniversary Item Design Contest. This will contain outfits, cast parts, and accessories from that, which all look fantastic. For the next AC scratch, there will be the 2nd Anniversary Thankful, which includes a whole bunch of popular base game items. And for this, there will be a kind of event going on. We're going to get 2 of these tickets a day for free for all players, and you can do that every single day up until June 6th. On May 17th, there'll be a few things as well, such as a Refined Form SG Scratch, which remakes old PSO2 items into NGS spec, such as ARC's Blazer, and then there'll be a new Mission Pass Season 20, which includes a few items as well, and then a ARC's Record Geometric Labyrinth Rank 2. But for this, instead of the usual every class is separate into a leaderboard, it'll be for all classes, but still solo, which is kind of a weird change. But then moving on to May 24th, we have a new limited time quest, Dazzling Suppression Op 23. This is pretty much the same one from last year with the 1st anniversary event, but this time there will be Stia enemies added to the mix, like Quartz Skoden, and with this quest you should be able to farm out Defi capsules. And for yet another AC scratch, we have Soul of the Wild, which has an animal-like theme or feral theme with some swimsuits mixed in between. It's pretty nice scratch. You can also turn yourself into a cat, which is pretty funny. That's pretty much everything for the month of May, but then we got introduced to the series producer, Yuya Kimura, and with him, he told us some more about the NGS Ultra Evolution update, or now known as version 2. So we got more of the creative spaces, and kind of told us about a link system, which you can do a whole bunch of functions with each of the different parts, have like pretty much game elements happening, or you can have triggers connected to different objects, and it actually looks pretty cool. It reminds me of like a Forge mode in a previous Halo game. It seems to be pretty expansive, so I don't think the majority of the player base will be able to fully use this tool set, but just the fact that it's there, some people will be able to make some incredible things, and people can visit those places, mess with those different game modes or things that people pull off, and it should be a great time. For what else they showed off of this version 2 update, they had portable holograms, which you can place certain items just anywhere you want, or use your stamps to be placed as like sprays on the ground or walls. And then there will be a cell shading option that you can use on the characters in game to have like a more anime kind of look. And then there will finally be a new enemy type, which I assume will be the Starless that we saw recently. And these enemies look pretty cool, but they didn't show too much. Beyond that, they kind of just tease what's upcoming for the future. So they are going to be working on some more story, but I don't think it will be in time for the version 2 update. They do expect more collaborations or crossovers with other like anime or games. And then they'll also be working on like the 11th anniversary for PSO2 and also a new quest mode in August. Before the release date of this version 2 of PSO2 NGS, it will be June 7th. Now moving on to the operation report, there was actually some good questions. So with the item catalog that used to be on the official website that removed, they're going to be putting back a simplified version of it, which kind of shows off all the items from the upcoming AC scratches. Then for the second question, it deals with the waist kind of like bulging that happens with larger physique characters. And with that, they intend to have an option to kind of reduce the slider on the waist for clothing, so it doesn't have that bulge anymore. And then there'll be a depth of field that they plan on adding sometime in the future for like screenshots or just like kind of moving around, where it has like a blur effect for the background. Then for the next question, with the spawns for PSC burst that cover kind of like a large area in some combat sectors, they plan on adjusting the spawns to kind of like make it more compact, or at least easier to be able to kill the enemies in each of those. For the final one, they answer how we will be getting building materials and furniture for our creative spaces. They said that they'll be implementing a new point system called Genesis Points, similar to Fun Points from base game, where you earn it through different activities, as well as tasks specifically for creative spaces, and then you can purchase different pieces. There'll also be furniture in the scratches, kind of like special scratches, SG scratches, and AC ones, so you can kind of find it all over the place. Then for the final part of the headline, as always, there will be some campaigns for May, which the first one starts May 10th, which gives you special daily tasks for Star Gems, plus that campaign I was talking about where you can get 2 exclusive tickets to play that special AC Scratch 2nd Anniversary Thankful, which you can get up to 54 tickets during that time. And then on May 24th, there will be a Part 3 anniversary campaign where there'll be a limited time login bonus, and you can get End Color Change passes as well as Photon Chunk 2As and 2Bs. For one more thing, there will be a character election starting May 10th, where you can vote for your favorite character so far, leading up through the main story and some side content, and the one that gets the most votes will get an in-game item modeled after them. That's everything for this headline. All in all, pretty solid, but definitely want to see more on this version 2 update coming in June. And next headline will be getting exactly that on May 30th, which hopefully gives us the full picture. We see some exciting things. But thank you guys for watching, and hopefully this helped recap all this for you, and I'll see you in the next NGS video. Peace.